So hello and welcome back. So today we're in the Ford Ranger. Now I'm doing a little bit of an upgrade. Okay, so the upgrade I'm doing is I'm going to alter the radio. Okay, so I've bought a proper kit to modernize our stereo. So let me show you. So this is the Ford standard radio. Now it's got a 6-disc CD changer. It's got an AUX port. It all works, everything, nothing wrong with it, but I wanted to upgrade it to where we get one of those screens in, yeah? So let me show you what I've bought. So this is what I've got. I've got a new fascia. I've got a Kenwood screen. It's not a dear, expensive one sort of thing. I just sort of picked one that would just basically do the job. I don't think you can mirror your iPhone on it, but to be honest with you, even if I could, I probably couldn't be bothered. But I just thought it looked really smart, so we've got that. I think this was about £170 new with the fitting kit. This was a bit more expensive. This was like £60 with this wire adapter, this case. You do get another surround that fits in. You do get one with the radio, and the radio one doesn't fit, which surprised me. These sort of bits that go on the back of here. So it's a bit of a kit. We have to make it all, and there is a little bit of work involved in this. So the first thing we're going to do is take it out of the truck. And yeah, let's see how we get on. So I've never removed one of these before, so I don't really know what I'm doing here. I have got new stickers for the other fascia, but mine says cold all the way around. It just says cool there, because I think it's, I don't know, but we're going to try and nick those off as well. I'll have to move these. I don't know how these come out. I don't know if they pop in or what, but I might just nick these original sticker bits out. So let's see how this goes. So I know I need to pop that off, and I know I need to pop that one off. Is that longer than that one? Here we go. This is when we start ruining the job. Oh yeah, look, there's two differences straight away. All right, so we put that in there. So there's two screws here. So I don't know how easy this is going to go. This may be a piece of cake. This could be a nightmare. Bear with me. So I'm using the wrong hand here. Bear with me. That's better. So we're entering into this job together. Right, let's put the screw down there. By the way, I need to say thank you to Alan Johnson for the screwdriver set. These are really good. Look, you can hit them with a hammer if needs be. My screwdriver set was a bit past it. Oh, there we go. Now this, from what I gather, I may need a tool to put in here, but I don't know. Maybe, is it going to just pop off? Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on a moment. This is... I'm going to have to get a tool. Bear with me. So I'm going to tell you now, I use this card to try and... Don't bother. All I did was push it really hard up at the top and pull it towards yourself. And we've got this far with it. Now this is very easy to break, I reckon, this plastic. So if you are hoping to save it, be a bit careful. Now this is an unknown here. Let's have a look. Oh, so we've got the... What's that? That's got the hazard light switch, yeah. Oh, we've got to replace all that, haven't we? We've got to take all that off. I forgot about that. Right. It's heavy, you know. Right. So how do you disconnect this switch? Is there a little button on it? Oh, yeah, you press this down. Theoretically. Oh, I see. Look, we've got to take all that off, screw it all off. That's all right. Well, that's the hazard light switch. Let's put that up there somewhere. Let's jam that in. It's not working at all, is it? There we go. Look at that. That's a good job done, isn't it? Right, let me just pull this radio out with two hands so we don't destroy it. So I've just got to disconnect the antenna. This plug here. Now, I believe this one is not used again for anything. I believe that's not used at all. This is the main one. And then under here, we've got the two switches, one for the aircon and one for the rear windows. So we'll have to disconnect all that. So yeah, let me just unplug these. So these are just simple things. There's like a little button, I think, underneath. Can you just see it just under here? Press that and you pull and it'll come out. So let's see if we can get one of them out anyway. It was a bit fiddlier on the phone. Bear with me, I'll come back. So that's the radio out. So they're the 3 radio plugs. It's the hazard. That one is either the heated rear window or the aircon. I can't remember which way round, but you can't get it wrong. So do you know what I mean? You can't get it wrong at all, yeah? So what we're going to do now is take this to the garage and we're going to put the new radio, fit it all into it. All right? And yeah, so let's see how that goes. So what I have noticed on this is that the original radio surround and everything about it, a lot of those pieces you do need to fit your new one, okay? So try not to break anything when you dismantle it, because if you do, you're going to end up screwed putting this back on, okay? So for starters, let me show you. You do get these again, but like I say, that's rubbish for a start. The fan one's correct. This one, not quite as... Yeah, so I'm going to try and steal these ones out and put them back. These pop out with clips. They'll unscrew. This unscrews, and then they should just screw into here. Now, what I didn't realise, on the back here, look, there's special clips that hold this in. Yeah? These clips you need to put onto here. Yeah? So do not break them when you take it out. Because if you do, goodness knows where you get them from. I wouldn't like to say. So what we're going to do is fit all these parts onto here now. So let's see how this goes. So first off, we're just going to do the hazard light switch. So there's a bit more to this than I thought there was. I mean, I don't think it's a difficult job. It's just a lot more fiddlier than I thought it was going to be. I didn't think you'd be doing all of... I thought these... I didn't realise these... I can't even talk now. I didn't realise these were screwed in. But like I say, it should be quite straightforward, really. Like I say, quite an interesting little project. It just brings my truck into a bit more modern times, shall we say. So there's the hazard switch in. Yeah, nice and easy. So the next one we're going to do is these, the aircon and the heated rear window. All right, so it looks like this is one unit. You can do. So we're going to find out now. Okay, so yeah, let's get it out. There we have it. So one thing I will say about the fascia, there should be a thing here, and on this one you can see it's a manufacturing fault, I think, and it's actually missing it. But I mean, it's not going to go anywhere. I mean, it's you know, you're not pressing it that hard, are you? I mean, it's quite solid in there. It's not going to come off or anything like that. So yeah, so there we go. We've got that off. So the next thing we'll do is try and remove these dials on here, because these are better than the ones they've supplied me with. So we're going to see if they come off. All right. So yeah, let's have a look. So I managed to transfer them across really well. Now, if you're thinking of doing the same, all I did was got a screw, this little tiny screwdriver, just pressed it all the way around until the edge come off. Get your fingers on it and peel it, and it comes straight off. And I've just stuck it straight on, and it seems to have stuck quite well as well. So, yeah, very happy with that. Good. So, what stage you're at now? Now, I'm gathering these are right and left. Now, I'm guessing that goes on like that. Okay? Because then it'd be flush. So, yeah. So, from my understanding, that's how it goes. Yeah? Now, so that's not too bad, but how strong that is, I don't know. I'm not 100% on that. It's pretty strong, but we'll see. I suppose the time you hold the radio together, it's holding it. Yeah, and it all fits and clips in sort of thing, so we'll see. Now, the next thing I need to change is this piece here and this piece here. So that's on here. So the top one is for circulation, yeah? So let's have a look. See, look at that, just clips straight in. Will it come out with your finger? Yes, just. There it is. Oh. Oh dear, I might need two hands of this one. There we go. Is that in? Yes. It is now. So let's try and do this one. Oh, bear with me. So that's what we've got so far. I think that looks pretty good, don't you? Yeah, look at that. So, next bit of this kit, we're going to put the screen in, all right? So now this is a bit daunting, this moment. So yeah, let's give it a go. Now, for what I understand of this, you don't need this surround when fitting it to the Ford Ranger. It should screw on here, yeah? All right, so how well this screws on, I don't know. This is what we should check. These are the screws that come with the fascia. Do they actually fit in these holes? Do you know what they do? Very good. Just to be awkward, we've got Allen keys. Right, so let me just get an Allen key for it. So there we go, that's what it's looking like. All right. Now what I recommend is, we've talked on the wire. What I would recommend, the screen looks, it doesn't sit square. You got to actually tighten it up to where it's going. So I think you're better off to drop this in here first. Get it so it all sits level and then just tighten it all up all the way around. So just give me a moment. So there we go, that's how I've got it. Now this isn't in properly, this outside bit yet, but that's generally how it's going to go. Look at that. So there we go. So look, you can see there's two of the screws, so I'm just going to put the other two in. So because I've got 4 screws, so I might as well put them all in. But yeah, that's generally how it's going to go. Yeah. But like I said, this fascia is not in properly because I think you're meant to put this bit of rubber around it just to hold it in. But we'll do that last, I think. Look at that. That's going to look well awesome, isn't it? So, yeah. Let's now we've got to sort out a couple of things. This is a microphone for the telephone, so we're going to have to run this somewhere and put it somewhere. Plus, we've got a USB here we have to run out. So, my thoughts are if I take this AUX port off, and just have it hanging out through the hole that'll be there. We'll see, we'll have a look. Because that AUX, I don't understand that. It must go into this plug. But I doubt it's going to work because the AUX port on this radio is here. Don't know. This is all a bit trial and error, but let me see if I can get this off. I think you have to pop this off with a screwdriver and it just pops out, but let's see. So before we get too carried away, I'm just going to hook it up with the new adapter, plug it in and turn the ignition on. We'll connect the aerial up and just check it all goes before we get too excited. So yeah, let's just test it out. Oh, we've got a radio. Hey, look at that, looks smart, doesn't it? Now, I don't know how to use this, so bear with me. Obviously not like that. Oh, there we go, that was quick. So now we know it works. I've just removed this AUX, but unfortunately the clip's broke trying to get it out. Gone a bit brittle, unfortunately. But, I mean, it still works. I mean, you could repair it if you needed to use it again. Now I know the USB plays YouTube music. I don't actually need a AUX cable because I was going to put both in, but now I've found out I don't need that because this will do it. So now we have to connect up the microphone. Yeah, so where am I going to put this? No idea. Well, I don't even know how I'm going to thread it through the dashboard yet, but we're going to, we'll find it. Now, some people have them up here, but I was just watching somebody actually who did fit his there, and he said everyone could hear what you were talking about and everything. So I am tempted to put it there actually, save running it round anywhere, because this little space under here, you don't really use it for anything, and I'm just thinking it's out the way as well. No wires laying around and things. So yeah, I might try that actually. So something I did forget to put on, these are the clips that go on here. Now these is so easy to break to get off. I don't know how I managed to get them all off without breaking them. So what we do now I'm going to have this. I'm going to actually have this here. I've decided. I'm going to try it there. If it doesn't work, there's enough cable here to alter it. But I mean, we're going to try it because I'd rather it was out of the way, to be honest. And I mean, I don't know where I'm going to run it through from, where you're not going to see it. You know, I'm just wondering if you can hear it from there. Well, I mean, you might as well have it there. It's a modern type mic, so it's not like the old-fashioned stuff. So I thought it'd be better than having it up there, probably. But we'll see. There's only one way to find out, isn't there? I don't use this cubby old bit, to be honest. As long as it's out the way of the drinks, which it would be. Yeah, that's all that matters. Yeah, as long as it gets out the way of the McDonald's, we're all right. So let me just hang that down here. So next job, pretty much, is to plug it back in and push it back in and see how it goes, really. Yeah, and just go take it from there. I mean, we can always take it out again if this microphone's no good there, but we'll see. So I've just tidied some wires up, and that's how it's looking. I've just got to press it in. I was just checking it before I've done it. Yeah, we just got to sort this microphone out and this USB. So we can go from there. And like I say, I've made it so I can tuck it in and out of it. You don't want all the wires showing all the time, do you? I don't mind it sitting in there, but... So, yeah, let's push it in and get it back together. So, we're getting there. So far, this has taken an hour, so it's not been too bad. There we go. So let's put the buttons back on. That was the... Spin that round. I know that was the... There we go. This one was the... Yeah. I've also replaced the bulb here because this one was broken. So I've actually got, yeah, it's actually, I found a bulb that come out of a Ford Capri. It's the same one. Work that out. Ford Capri. So let me just tidy this up under here and then we'll test it and see what it's like, yeah? So that's it. I think that looks pretty smart, I do. I think it looks a lot better than the original radio. Put the microphone there, and I've just took this wire here, and then I'll just fold it up and put that in there, so it's nice out the way. So it's a shame I haven't got the one where you can put the sat nav on through your phone, but unfortunately I have an iPhone, and I didn't really want to spend like £800 on a head unit just for that, if you know what I mean. As long as it plays music and everything, that's all we're worried about. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that, Kenwood. I'll say, it may take me a long while to learn how to use this. I'm not very good with technology. Oh, there we go. We can't listen to music because we're good for copyright.
We've devoured all of those this morning.
There we go.
And yeah, fueled and ready to go for this afternoon's football.
When's the last time you were at Lincoln?
Oh, look, we can talk about the football because that's allowed. But yeah, so
a bit while before that.
Oh, look, you can change everything.
I think, from memory, yeah.
Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Trophy match, I believe, on midweek.
Oh yeah, I haven't plugged, helps if you plug the phone in. The phone's in my hand, so I can't do that. But yeah, so I've just got to set up my Bluetooth, telephone and all that. Hopefully that microphone will work alright just there. It's nicely out of the way, to be honest.
Yeah, the stadium is, so yeah, a bit of a light.
So yeah, we'll see. But there you go. Brilliant. So this actually charges my phone. I'd say quite good. Unfortunately, I can't show you music because, like I say, it's copyrighted. I've phoned Mum from sitting on the driveway, and she can hear me perfectly with it there. So we will test it because it's obviously different when you're driving down the road. It might be a bit louder, but at the moment the telephone is very good, very good. But yeah, I can't knock it. It's all right. It looks smart. Definitely looks better than the original. So yeah, overall, I'd say it's very good. Now the fascia, it is good fit, but it is a bit of an edge there. Like, it doesn't fit as good as the original. There's a little bit of a gap there. Obviously, because this is a pattern, this is like a copied part, isn't it? To make it fit, it's like an adapter. But I mean, it does fit good enough that you're not. I mean, your average person is not going to have any idea that is not standardly fitted. Yeah. I mean, most people have no idea. But yeah, so I'd rate it as good. Definitely. So the range is actually pretty clean. I I did wash it yesterday before I went to the dentist. Unfortunately, it's sprinkled with rain and now it's dirty again. Now, something I have done on this, which I'll just add onto this video, I have actually raised the front by 1.5 inches on the torsion bars, and then I had the tracking redone on it. And I actually think it's a lot better. So if you have one of these, and it's a bit low, they're always low on the front, and I mean quite a lot low. You know, if I stand here now, you'll see it's only 1/2 inch lower on the front, and I think it's much better. But yeah, so that's looks smart. So now I just need to tidy up. So hopefully you all enjoyed that. So that is how to fit a new stereo to your Ford Ranger. It took me 1 hour pretty much, yeah, from start to finish. Pretty easy job, straightforward. So yeah, I'd recommend the Kenwood radio as well. It's not, I mean, if you want to start like mirroring your iPhone and things like that, you know, it's all what you want to spend. I mean, I spent like £160 on that radio, brand new. So I didn't want to go crazy here, because I don't use all these functions that often to benefit, you know, paying that kind of money out. But I did fancy doing it because it just modernises your dashboard, and the sound quality is very good. Unfortunately, I can't show you that much because of the fact that it's to do with copyright laws and stuff on YouTube, and I don't like to get in trouble for it, because it does. You do get emailed about it, yeah, quite regularly. So yeah. So anyway, have a great weekend. I wanted to say a big hello to all the new subscribers, and see you all next time with a new video.